And now some more headlines moving the nation. This week, Vice President Kamala Harris was in Arizona wrapping up her pro-abortion tour around the country. For the past month, the vice president has been to 7 different stops on the Fight for Our Freedoms college tour in an effort to encourage young people to get out and vote. Pro-life groups have labeled the events the Abortion Activism Around America tour that is meant to indoctrinate young people. Vice President Harris has, of course, hit many key swing states in addition to Arizona, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin, to name a few. Some of her overarching messages include calls for Congress to codify Roe v. Wade and labeling legislators who have advanced pro-life laws as extremists. At a North Carolina stop, she had a confusing message for students, saying that they don't have to give up their faith or deeply held beliefs to be pro-abortion. Next up, in Louisiana campaign news, former pro-life Attorney General of Louisiana, Jeff Landry, has been elected governor of his state. He'll replace Democrat John Bel Edwards, who was previously the only Democrat governor in the Deep South. Landry, a former member of Congress with a background in law enforcement, has repeatedly championed pro-life efforts in Louisiana. As Attorney General, he's worked to defend pro-family laws in the state that nearly ban all abortions and protect children from controversial sex change surgeries. And one more story out of Texas, Attorney General Paxton is suing the review site Yelp. When the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade, the head of Yelp took it upon himself to try and direct business away from pro-life pregnancy centers. How? By adding misleading disclaimers to the Yelp pages of pregnancy centers across the nation. The original disclaimer on the site pages read that the centers, quote, typically provide limited medical services and may not have licensed medical professionals on site. The disclaimer has since been updated to read, this is a crisis pregnancy center. Crisis pregnancy centers do not offer abortions or referrals to abortion providers.